loud in here because the AC is really loud, but you know what? I'll just be louder. But I felt like coming in here because there's no one in here, there's no music playing in here, so I won't get copyright infringement. Perfect. So recently, let me just do all this while warming up. So recently, a friend of mine put me onto Shopify, which is pretty dope. It gives you access to a lot of other like vendors, third-party people for clothing. So I started looking at that. Printful was the one that I found that was the easiest to just kind of like search for stuff. They didn't have a lot of products, which is kind of bad if you're a person that eventually has a big following and a lot of people, a lot of customers. But the easy to use kind of app that they have allowed for me to find shirts, sweaters, hats, and beanies, and I put my logo on all of them, which is super cool, and I like it. So I have a store. It's not up and running because I have to pay a monthly fee for it. So for now, I'm gonna wait a little bit, and then I'm gonna activate it later on and attach it to my Instagram to have like an Instagram store. To my knowledge, I do not know if it costs money to have an Instagram store. I know it costs money to have a Shopify store, but I don't know if it costs money to sell on Instagram. Because, I mean, I'll be selling on Instagram, but I'll be going through my Shopify. But yeah. So right now I'm just in the planning process. I'm also writing a book right now. I'm kind of slow right now because like I'm going back and forth in my head on the idea and concept of the book, because the idea and concept of the book pretty much are me. Now, I don't know if you've ever watched the show Californication, but you know, he writes what he knows. For me, if that makes sense to you, that is me. I write what I know. So a lot of the things that I've written in my life are all personal experience. So this book is going to be all personal experience, but it's going to be nonfiction. So not real, but real. Me, but not me. Yeah, so if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm working towards right now. The brand is slowly coming along. I still don't have like a huge following, but trying to build this social media presence is something that I'm working on. It's not the fastest thing in the world, and I say this time and time again. If I had a pair of tits, it'd be great. But my niche market is almost sometimes hard to promote, because my niche market is mental health. And sometimes, you know, when you're dealing with mental health, you want to do it in silence. And that's not always the easiest thing for me to do. Suffering, I mean, it's easy to suffer in silence. Well, it's not easy to suffer in silence, this shit sucks. But what I mean by it's not easy to promote on social media. Because the whole idea behind the brand is that you are someone who suffers in silence. You're not someone who's gonna go out and tell the world, I'm fighting fucking demons. I am sad every day. I'm angry all the time. I have constant just thoughts of ending my life. That's not something that's the most easiest to promote. A lot of people will just promote advice. But show me the real thing. And that's not always the easiest thing to do, because we don't want people to see that we are weak. I don't want people to see that I'm weak. There are times where I am vulnerable, but there are times where that vulnerability doesn't mean a goddamn thing to anybody. It only means something to me. That's why I want to create this brand, but that's also why it's very difficult to create this brand because it's so personal. So let's work out. Oh, I was on my knees. Yo, okay. So, cool thing happened today. So I got to pick my boss's brain a little bit and kind of know his backstory. Because in all honesty, he's a nice guy. I kind of thought of him as like a little bit of a dick, but I get it now. I get it. I mean, he may still be a little bit of a dick. And if he ever sees this, love you, man. But yeah, I got to pick his brain today, and it was pretty cool. He's done a lot, like with running a business, owning the business, selling the business, having multiple streams of income. I mean, and essentially that's what we're all trying to do. We're all trying to have that dream, and he's made a bunch of mistakes on the way, but he's also made a bunch of success. Had a bunch of success. And it's pretty cool. I mean, he hit a bump in the road again as of late, but you know, that one was not out of his control, but at the same time, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And that thing happened. Oh, and you can see right now, but I'm eating this freaking bomb-ass meal. Top Grill in Marietta. Bomb. This is a shit ton of meat. It's both steak and chicken and rice. And they have a little sauce that they put on there. It's like teriyaki. Side salad and some fruit. So good. Top Grill. Bomb. This was like 16 bucks. But then with tax came out to like 17, and then I DoorDashed it because I don't have a car right now. For reasons, if you want to know, I'll disclose it in another video. But yeah, I didn't want to bike over there. It's not far. It's down the street from where I work. I work at Fitness 19 in Marietta. Come see me. Help a brother out. But yeah, it's cool. I love it. But anyways, yeah, picked his brain about business, and he's just, it was inspiring and motivating, and it made me want to do more. That's why I pulled up the camera right now. Like, why am I not recording this? I'm not trying to record my entire life, because some of my life I do have to keep, not necessarily to myself, but the people that I live with, I can't like record at the house all the time. There's kids, you know, and obviously they don't want to be in the video as well, and other reasons. But yeah, it was amazing to pick my boss's brain about business and just what he did. I mean, I didn't get all the details of how he went through it, but I just got a kind of like a storyline, a timeline to what he did and how he did it a little bit. But yeah, it was pretty nice. It was really nice to have that talk with him, and then to know that the things I'm doing are attainable. Because again, with the clothing brand Mellow Heart, and finding my niche within within mental health, because I deal with mental health on a daily basis. Oh my God. And I'm sure there are a lot of other people out there that deal with it as well. And I'm not trying to start this clothing brand to make a shit ton of money off of mental health. Like, would it be awesome to make money off of something that you feel so passionate about? Fuck yeah. But it's not the end goal. The end goal is to help a lot of people. That's the end goal. And I'm working on it. I truly am. And I feel so strongly about this. So, if you got a dream, if you got a passion, just go for it. And my boss, I'm sure he got it from someone else, but the way him saying it was pretty amazing. If you're working at becoming 1% better each day, and you do it every day for 365 days throughout the year, unless it's a leap year, then you just got 365% better. that was pretty cool. So I'm gonna eat this meal. I'm gonna keep the brain, you know, just constantly thinking about how to make myself better, and by the end of the year I will be 365% better and 365% closer to my goals. Cool.